While it's relatively easy to find well-performing keywords to increase your website traffic, it's difficult to foresee whether you'll rank for them. That's what a keyword difficulty score is for. They'll tell you how competitive any given keyword is so you can assess whether it's worth using it in your own content. However, KD scores aren't entirely reliable. Learn more about keyword difficulty and how to use this metric for ranking higher on search engines. Keyword difficulty is a number between 0 and 100 that tells you how difficult it will be to rank at the top of Google search for a specific keyword. Essentially, it tells you how competitive a keyword is. The higher the number, the harder it will be to rank for that keyword. For example, the keyword best search engine optimization has a KD score of 90, meaning it would be very difficult to rank for it. That's because so many other websites are using and already ranking for it. The keyword professional search engine optimization has a KD score of 44, which isn't low, but it tells you that it'll be easier to rank for it than the previous example. And if you wanted a keyword related to SEO that had a very low KD score, you could use the 11 deadly sins of search engine optimization. This query has a keyword difficulty of 0 with 720 monthly searches. While every keyword research tool has a KD score, they all calculate them differently, which is why the numbers will vary across tools. Some tools use a certain number of top-ranking pages for any given keyword and assesses how many sites link to it. The higher the number of links for a keyword, the higher the KD score. Other tools calculate the scores using a different way, so make sure to be aware of that. These are the other factors that are used to calculate keyword difficulty: domain rating, internal links, content length, and relevancy. How these factors are used to calculate the keyword difficulty depends on who does the calculation. But generally, it's the number of pages that a keyword has in the top 10 search results and its number of backlinks that will count. The simple KD metric calculation mentioned earlier can be assessed as follows. 0 to 5, these are top-ranking pages that have hardly any backlinks. Around 50, these are top-ranking pages that have hundreds of backlinks. 90 plus, these have thousands of backlinks. Although it's unknown how Google ranks for pages, we know what some of the most important factors are for ranking. Number 1, number of backlinks. Backlinks are like voting signals to Google that one particular website is more valuable on a topic than its competitors. That means the more backlinks you have, the better your chances are to rank in the top 10 search results for your keyword choice. Some keyword research tools display a number under the KD score of a keyword to tell you how many backlinks to aim for. Keep in mind that not all backlinks are equal. The best ones are those that are from high quality, established sources that Google already trusts and ranks high. Number 2, authority of competitors. Since it is believed that Google primarily values well-known, established websites, it makes sense to stay away from keywords that these rank for, since you wouldn't be able to compete with them. While Google denies using site-wide authority metrics as a part of its ranking algorithm, there are two methods by which a high website authority may achieve a high ranking on Google, albeit indirectly. A high domain rating refers to a website with a lot of strong pages that have high authority. The high ranking site on Google may have a lot of link juice from these pages, which in turn makes it a high authority page as well, even without backlinks. Usually people like to click on these websites they're familiar with when they have to choose from a list of search results. Google tracks this type of behavior to assess whether users are happy with the search results. If they are, these familiar websites may get a better ranking since that's what people want. Number 3, search intent. Search intent refers to a searcher's expectations every time they insert a query. Google wants to ensure it meets people's expectations every time they use the search function. That's why it's important you're aware of the user's search intent when you choose your keywords. Generally, searches are categorized into 4 intent types: informational, navigational, commercial, and transactional. While some marketers analyze keywords for their ability to be informational, navigational, transactional, and commercially important, there is another way to assess search intent. By looking at the top ranking pages for any given keyword and checking what you get from them, you'll understand what intent searchers have. For example, the keyword research results in several how-to guides that explain how to best go about finding and using keywords. Now, you know that that's what searchers are looking for when you're inserting the keyword into Google. Bottom line, simply browse top-ranking websites for any given keyword, analyze them, and then match the content that user expects for their search results. Number 4, quality of content. While many bloggers and SEO strategists believe that the longer and more detailed an article blog post is, the higher Google will rank it, this belief is outdated. Today, an article's length doesn't indicate its quality. A better approach than writing long articles is to write content that can provide more value in less time while remaining entertaining throughout. To help you understand this better, ask these questions when analyzing the top content for your keyword. Is this information presented as accurate and up to date? Is this article written by an expert on the subject matter? Is the information unique? Is it properly formatted? Is it written well? Is it well designed? While all of these factors matters, the first 3 are the most important ones. Google cares about providing users with an up-to-date and accurate information from reliable sources. In short, it wants you to provide expertise, authoritiveness, and trustworthiness. Focus on those aspects instead of writing longer articles with the hope of ranking higher. There are a few factors that determine what keyword difficulty you should target, including the authority of your website, the credibility of the topic of choice, your ability to get backlinks, the ability and/or resources to meet this user's search intent. Use your keyword research tool to check for the keywords that your website is currently ranking for. To find out which ones those are, simply type in your domain into a keyword research tool and look at the Organic Keywords report. Although this is useful to do, you should never do it instead of, but always in addition to the process we've talked about today. The best way to know what your chances of ranking for a keyword are to always study the top ranking websites, look at what they offer, and take your own resources and skills into account. Remember to use some high KD words. It may take time, rewrites, and promotion to get you to rank for these, but using high KD keywords are worth inserting into your content, as the sooner you start using them on your website or blog, the sooner they'll help you rank. If you want to know how to rank higher on Google, you need to study all things SEO keywords. Marketers, businesses, website owners, and bloggers primarily use keywords to drive organic traffic to their pages. And you should too. One way that you can choose your keywords is by looking at the keyword difficulty or KD metric. Although this value cannot precisely predict your chances of ranking for a keyword, it can give you an idea of how competitive it is. In addition, always study the top ranking websites for the keywords you're trying to rank for and take the topics they use as a benchmark for your own content. That's all for this week's episode. I'll see you in the next one. Later.